Alright, welcome to the next lesson, and this lesson is about null factor law. Okay, so what is null factor law? It's basically used to solve equations such as these. So last lesson we talked about how we can get quadratics into this form. Alright, now we just want to know if I, for example, if I make this, which is my quadratic, if I make it equal to 0, how can I get the values of x for which it is equal to 0? And that's where null factor law comes into it. So let's talk about it. First, these two are multiplying. Right? So if you're multiplying, how do you solve? Well, you take one of them to the other side by dividing. So what I'm going to have is x plus 5 is equal to 0 divided by x minus 3. Right? Because they're multiplying, I divide to take to the other side. So what's 0 divided by x minus 3? Well, 0 divided by anything is going to be 0. Right? That's just how math works. So what you left with is x plus 5 is equal to 0. Right? So then x is equal to negative 5. If I just take 5 to the other side. So you don't need brackets here. Right, so x plus 5 is 0, x is equal to negative 5. That's the answer. But let's do it the other way around, right? The other way around is if I take, instead of taking x minus 3 to the other side, because they're multiplying, I can take x plus 5 to the other side. So what happens? I can have x minus 3 is equal to 0 divided by x minus 5 this time. So what's that going to be? It's going to be x minus 3 is equal to 0, because 0 divided by anything is 0. So x is equal to 3. So in fact, for this question, guys, you have two solutions: x equals negative 5 or x is equal to 3. Doesn't matter what it is, either way you're going to get the answer. You're going to get 0. So this is going to be equal to 0. So that's how you do these questions. Let's do one more. So again, that's the long way. The shortcut is really simple. You take the first one, make it equal to 0, then you take the second factor, x plus 7, and make it equal to 0. So x is equal to 3, x is equal to negative 7. Again, you don't need to put the brackets here. Okay, that's it. Simple as that. So why don't you pause the video and have a go yourself at these questions. Okay, go for it. So let's go through it, guys. The first one's a bit pretty simple. You take x minus 11, make it equal to 0, right? And so x is equal to 11. Then you got 2x plus 1, make it equal to 0. So what's this? 2x is equal to negative 1, x is equal to negative 1 divided by 2. Right? So you got your two answers. X is should be 11. So x is 11 and x is equal to negative half. So that's the answer to part 1. What about part 2? 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, right? How the hell do you solve this question? X squared minus 7x plus 10. Well, we do exactly what we did last lesson and we factorize this, right? So you factorize this whole thing to make it look like in this form, in that form. So what happens? How do you factorize this? You take the last number, 10, factors of 10 that add to negative 7. So 1, 10, 2, and 5. So you can see if you have negative 2 and negative 5, those are your two factors that add to negative 7. So you're going to have, if you factorize x minus 2 and x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 5. Okay, that's it. That's how you do these questions. You just have to factorize first. So let's keep going. Let's do the next question. How do you factorize this one? Factors of negative 32 that add to 4, right? What is this? 16 times 2, 3, no, 4 times 8 is, 4 and 8. So, right? So if you factorize, it's going to be x minus 4 and x plus 8 is equal to 0. So x minus 4 is equal to 0 and x plus 8 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to negative 8. All right, let's do this question. This is question number, I think it was 4 or something. 4. All right, so how do you factorize this? Well, we talked about last lesson. If there's a number in front, you got to get rid of it by factorizing. So 2x squared minus 6x, minus 3x, because you have to divide by 2, minus 10 is equal to 0. Now you just factorize this. So factors of 10 that add to negative 3 are, so your factors of 10 are 1 and 10, 2 and 5. Well, 2 and 5 are going to do it, right? So if I have plus 2, and negative 5, that's going to add to negative 3. So I'm going to have 2x plus 2, x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now you might be wondering, what do I do with that 2 there? Well, what's 2 doing? 2 is multiplying everything, right? So you can just take 2 to the other side and divide. So you're going to have pretty much x plus 2, x minus 5 is equal to 0 divided by 2. What's 0 divided by 2? Again, it's 0. Right? So pretty much you don't have to worry about the 2 at all. It's the same. So if you have a question like this, don't even worry about the 2. Just take x plus 2 is equal to 0 and take the other one. X minus 5 is equal to 0. So x is negative 2, x is 5. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. I hope you understand. So pretty much null factor law and factorizing. Okay, we're combining both these topics in these questions. All right, that's it. I'll see you soon.